The week 1 of the SDL began, and I am versing the man himself, Shep. Shep has some incredible Pokemon, and while there was a few I was certain that he would bring, such as Haxorus, Greninja, Infernape, there were others that I didn't really know if he'd bring it or not, and I just wanted to prepare for everything. So, in response to his incredible lineup, I made this. I built Excadrill maxed in attack and with just enough speed to be able to outspeed Greninja in Sandstorm, even if the Greninja is at +1. I then gave it 72 special defense EVs, so I can hopefully live a Water Shuriken from Greninja and fire back with a powerful Earthquake. Give it Rock Slide, Substitute, and Swords Dance to round the set out, and you've got yourself a sweeper. Next we have Ditto. Very standard, we're going with the Dragon Terror this time, and Choice Scarf. Now for Goldengo, I built it very strong with 252 special attack and choice specs, rounded out its moves with Shadow Ball, Make It Rain, Trick, and Power Gem. Trick if I want to lock an opponent into a choice specs item. And we're just going to see how this thing goes. I've never really used Goldengo, but we'll see how it goes. And now we have Lumiose, our Chandelure. I ran out his moveset with Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, and the Substitute, which I forgot I put on there. And then I gave him a Choice Scarf and Terra Fairy. His ability is Flash Fire, so he's immune to fire type moves, and he already has an immunity to fighting. And if I want to, give him an immunity with Dragon with Fairy. This guy will put in work. I'm excited to use him. Next we have Yuki. If you're watching this, thank you. We have the Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Substitute, and Curse. I'm hoping to be able to get a Substitute up and then click Curse. We got the Stealth Rock for entry hazards, and Stone Edge at 252 plus attack is able to OHKO 252 HP, 252 defense Zapdos. This guy is going to do a lot. And finally, we have Sandra the Slowbro. Sandra is a Calm Mind, Stored Power, Slack Off, Scald set, and we gave Regenerate as an ability, and I'm hoping to be able to get up some Calm Minds to boost that power of Stored Power, and just be able to do some pretty good damage. But I've never used Slowbro before. It's a pretty good tank. We'll see how this goes. The battle begins as I lead off with my Choice Specs Goldengo against his Zapdos. Immediately I see Power Gem and I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? So I click it and I get good damage off and I only get hit back by a U-turn. Also, by the way, if you want to see what it's like behind the scenes of this, back to the fight, I switch in my Slowbro after he switches in his Quagsire. Quagsire sets up a layer of spikes and switches to Piloswine as I set up a Calm Mind. He sets up a layer of rocks as I throw a Scald at him, which I expected to do so much more damage because I completely forgot this thing is Eviolated. Now, after this he switches back to Quagsire as his tank as I set up another Calm Mind. And at this point it becomes a stall fest. Me clicking Calm Mind, him clicking Earthquake, me clicking Slack Off, him clicking Earthquake, me clicking Calm Mind. However, eventually Slowbro emerges victorious at nearly 100% HP and 5 Calm Minds set up. Now, as a response, he sends out Greninja, a Dark type. He sends out Dark Pulse, and Sandra tanks it. Fires back with Scald because I don't have any other moves, and it does a ton of damage. Greninja hits back with another Dark Pulse as I heal up with another Slack Off. Then, expecting another Dark Pulse, I click Slack Off again. Dark Pulse comes out, not that much damage, and I flinch. Now, I'm really hoping I just don't get crit, because if I get crit, I'm toasted here. He hits me with another Dark Pulse, and I successfully get the Scald off. The Greninja down. Now, Sandra has killed a third of the opponent's team. And then in comes Infernape. He sees the knockoff, I guess. But guess what? Sandra still tanks it, and goes for the Scald, OHKOing the little monkey. Next comes in Haxorus, and I'm not sure if he'd take a dragon move, but he hits me with a crunch, and Sandra went down. But he went down fighting, and I'm proud of you, Sandra. Now in comes Zamwessel, ready to just copy and smack it back with a dragon move, because I'm Choice Scarf, so I think I'm faster. However, after the switch, I suspect he's Choice Scarf, and in comes the Zapdos, and I finish it off. Next comes out the Piloswine, and I'm locked into Outrage. I have nothing to do, so I smack it, and it just falls short of the KO. He hits me with a strong Avalanche, killing my Ditto. Now, at this point, it looks like it's over, but it's not over yet, because that Haxorus in the back, I believe to be Scarf, meaning it outspeeds everything except Excadrill in the sand. I killed the swine with a Shadow Ball, and in comes the Haxorus. Is it reverse sweep time, or will I win? He hits me with an Earthquake, and at this point, I didn't know he had Earthquake. I thought he just had Crunch, and everything left that I had was weak to ground. I send out Yuki, because after the count, I know he'll take an Earthquake, but I only have an 80% chance to land the Stone Edge, and it hits, doing a massive 76% damage. Now, even though Yuki won't survive another hit, it becomes the MVP because it gets up the Sandstorm, and in comes the Excadrill, activating its ability, it doubling its speed, and finishing the fight with an Earthquake. Well played, Shepsky. I'll see you in the playoffs. At least I hope I make it.
Yes. Okay, it's over. It's over. Yes. Jeez. Yes.
Hey guys, I don't know if this video turned out well or not. It's after midnight now, so I've been going for a while just trying to get this video done because tomorrow I got church and I'm trying to get up by Sunday at noon, and it's Saturday. Well, I guess Sunday now. Yeah, I'm sorry if this video turned out bad. I'll hope to try and get the next video up next Sunday at noon, but we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know in the community tab. Subscribe so you see it, and thank you.